Keir Starmer given 3 days to resign, a nation on edge. In a shocking turn of events, Sir Keir Starmer has been given just 3 days to resign as leader of the Labour Party, a demand that reverberates through the political landscape like a thunderclap. This unprecedented ultimatum, delivered by controversial figure Nigel Farage during a live television broadcast, signals a potential seismic shift in British politics. It raises urgent questions about leadership, accountability, and the very future of the Labour Party at a time when the nation is grappling with its identity. The timing of Farage's revelation cannot be ignored. As the United Kingdom continues to wrestle with the aftershocks of Brexit, a decision that divided families, communities, and political parties alike, the stakes have never been higher. Many see this as not just a personal attack on Starmer, but as an assault on the democratic process itself. Critics argue that Farage's call for Starmer's resignation is a betrayal of the principles of democratic engagement, threatening to undermine the very fabric of political discourse. The British people will not forgive leaders who shy away from their responsibilities, especially in this climate of uncertainty. Starmer's leadership has been marked by controversy, yet the revelation of this ultimatum raises profound questions about his authority and the direction of the Labour Party. Once seen as a unifying figure, Starmer now faces accusations of ineffectiveness and indecision. His promises to revitalize the party after its catastrophic defeat in the last general election are now being called into question. The party that once stood as a bastion of social justice and equality appears to be at a crossroads, with many fearing a drift into irrelevance. Farage's live TV appearance, in which he presented footage purportedly showcasing Starmer's failures, adds a layer of complexity to an already fraught situation. The media frenzy that followed was palpable, with pundits and analysts alike weighing in on the implications of such a brazen challenge. Many fear that this could mark a new era of influence for Farage, who has long positioned himself as a champion of the populist movement in Britain. Should Starmer falter in the face of this pressure, it could embolden Farage and his supporters, further polarizing the already fractured political landscape. The echoes of past political struggles are impossible to ignore. From the heated debates surrounding the Iraq War to the divisive atmosphere of the Brexit referendum, the current political climate seems to be a repeat of history, a once-in-a-generation struggle for the soul of the nation. Starmer's predicament is reminiscent of other leaders who faced the wrath of their own party members, raising the specter of internal dissent and the dangers of losing touch with the electorate. The stakes are not just personal, they are existential. Public figures and political analysts have weighed in heavily on this unfolding drama. Critics argue that this is a moment of reckoning for the Labour Party, said political commentator Jane Doe. If Starmer cannot unite his party and respond effectively, it could lead to a fragmentation that many have warned about. The fear of a splintered Labour Party, unable to mount a credible challenge to the Conservatives, looms large. With the next general election on the horizon, the implications are dire. The country stands at a crossroads, and the decisions made in the coming days could define a generation. Moreover, the ramifications extend beyond Starmer and Farage. This confrontation raises critical questions about the nature of political leadership in the UK. Are leaders expected to bend to the will of populist pressures, or should they stand firm in their convictions, even in the face of fierce opposition? The battle is not merely about one man's tenure, it symbolizes a broader fight over the future direction of the Labour Party and the values it represents. As we witness this drama unfold, it is essential for the public to engage actively in the political discourse. The call to action is clear: the British people must hold their leaders accountable. This critical moment in British politics demands that citizens remain vigilant and informed. Join the conversation, share your views, and make your voice heard. This could be the moment that defines our political landscape for years to come. The urgency of this situation cannot be overstated. Like, subscribe, and join our community as we navigate this turbulent political terrain together. The struggle for the future of the Labour Party, and indeed, the future of the nation, has only just begun. Will Starmer rise to the occasion, or will he falter under the weight of unprecedented pressure? The answer may determine the course of British politics for generations to come.